Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are actually going to be totally in my room. We're going to be doing a Q&A, so just a disclaimer, there's going to be no fishing in this video, so if that's what you were looking for, I'm sorry, but I am going to be giving away a lot of good information, I think, and we're going to be answering some questions. So on my Instagram, I threw up, I threw up the question little poll. Also on my community tab on YouTube, I threw up a thing for questions where you guys could leave your questions, and I have answers, so we're going to go through those, and it should be a good time. I'm going to try to give you guys some really good information for everything inshore fishing related. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button, and let's get into the first question. Alrighty, so the first question from Ryan Outdoors says, what all fishing YouTubers do you want to collab with / watch? So a lot of the whole time on YouTube, or as long as I've been making videos, people have been recommending people for me to make videos with, and people I should check out. And so to answer that, I'd love to, there's a lot of people I would love to collaborate with on videos. Of course, it's hard to do so with people living literally all around the state, all around the southeast. So just a few people that I would like to. One probably right now that I haven't is Thresher Fishing. He's from Texas. He does a lot of the same type of stuff, redfish, trout, a lot of cool things. Number two, Lawson, of course. That's probably the biggest person that has inspired me to make my videos is Lawson, of course. And I've probably been told like 1,000+ times since I've started a YouTube channel is like, one, when are you going to make a video with Lawson? Two, you need to make a video with Lawson. And yeah, so that's two people right there that I'd really like to collaborate with. As far as watching, I don't really actually watch a lot of fishing YouTubers. I watch Lawson's videos, I watch Thresher's, I watch Landsharks, I watch Brent Shermer's. That's about it as far as fishing. I watch a lot of other stuff, but we're going to keep it to fishing today. So, next question. Next question comes from Blake W8... Blake W8... Blake W1815, and he says, what are the best places to find small tarpon? So I'm going to give you guys an example of that right now. We're going to hop over onto Google Maps, and I'm going to show you guys what I do to find fish and to just find new places to try just using Google Maps. So let's hop on. Alright, so we're going to head over to Google Maps. Alright, so the first thing, I'm just going to use the St. Lucie River as an example. I'm not from here, nor do I know anything about this area. So the first thing, if you're looking, let's say for small tarpon, so looking at the map here, let's see, we got a river that runs from, it basically runs from east to west, goes up north a little bit. So the thing about small baby tarpon is usually they like small areas. They're not going to be in massive, wide open areas of water, very deep water. They're probably going to be in the backwater, mangroves and things like that. So let's zoom in a little bit here. We got a bunch of little cuts and stuff where there could possibly be fish. They look like really good spots for maybe when the wind's blowing a little bit. You could come back in here, and all of these mangroves would actually block the wind. So these little cuts and stuff would be nice and glassy. And my best guess is there'd probably be some little tarpon, maybe some little snook. In areas like that. So that's just basically an example of how I find fish and how I look for places, just using the map, use the aerial view, look for docks, look for mangroves, look for everything, guys. And on top of that, just fish everything. Just go out, fish a new spot. Just pick a spot on the map, go there and check it out. If there's nothing there, next time you go fishing, just fish a mile north of that. And eventually, after a while, you'll start to get a feel for where fish are and how they behave. Alright, so this next question is, how did you start fishing from Wyatt Wright? So, I actually started fishing with my dad when I was little, of course, just fishing little things like catching mangroves, little fish like that, bass, bluegill, things like that. Up until I went into high school, I started fishing pretty competitively with friends and stuff, you know, just catching bass, stuff like that. Started in freshwater, and then of course, you know, you get to that limit in bass where you're like, I'm kind of tired of bass fishing, let's go saltwater fishing. So you start fishing for trout, redfish, snook, black drum, all of the main inshore species. And once I got into that, I was pretty much addicted, and that's where I started fishing, you know, 3, 4, 5 days a week. Basically anytime after school I was going fishing. There was no question about it what we were doing. If we had a little bit of free time, we were fishing. So that's it, and that's how I basically gained most of my knowledge in the inshore fishing world. Next question. Have you had any problems with your pen conflict? How does it handle saltwater? So let me go get that. Alright. This right here is my 3000 pen conflict. I pretty much use it in 75% of my videos, I'd say. And I actually got it from a friend. Just stuck the rod in my fan. That's a 3,000 pen conflict. I have been using it for, I want to say, 2.5 years now. 2-3 years. And I actually got it from a friend for used, and it was $50. So that doesn't tell you how the durability is. It is a pen, so pens are typically more durable than other reels. But I do want to move towards Shimano up in the future. Just Shimano reels are pretty expensive, so I hope that answers your question. All right, next question comes from George Lyon Jr., and he says, favorite technique in lure for snook. So, favorite technique in lure. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't have a favorite lure for snook. I guess if I had to pick one, it would be a paddle tail, maybe a topwater. But in all honesty, the best way to catch snook is live bait. So I know most people like to catch snook at the inlets and stuff on like bucktails, spool techs, things like that. But I don't fish the inlets and things like that. I fish shallow water, flats, docks, things like that. And all honesty, the best way is live bait. In my area, it happens to be live mullet, which is why a majority of the time fishing, I'm using live mullet. And that's the answer. Use live mullet, guys. You'll catch more snook. Next question from Nathan Hecker. Yeah. Do you think you will ever upgrade to a flats boat? That Gnu puts in work, which is true. It does put in work, but... Huh? I'm fishing on the Gnu? Give me some credit. All right, but no. Yes, I would love to get a flats boat. Unfortunately, that's not anything that's going to be coming up anytime soon. New flats boats are a lot of money. My Gnu, fairly cheap. Pretty cheap. Almost anyone can own a Gnu, I would think. So, in case you were wondering, I don't plan on getting rid of the Gnu soon. A lot of people ask if I'm going to upgrade the Gnu to a bigger Gnu. I have a Gnu high sider. The upper size is like a Gnu Classic and then a Gnu LT25, which I would love to have. But unfortunately, it's a lot more money, and I'm just going to stick with what I have now. It works for me, and we're going to keep going with the Gnu high sider. Oh, and I am going to be making a new video in 2020, which will go over all my tackle, my Gnu, and all that. Once again, as I did in 2019, but I don't think it'll come out till probably the summer. Next question is from Cody Nuss, and he says, where do you live? So, probably the most common thing I get asked is, where do I live? Where am I fishing? Where am I from? So, I usually don't give out specifics like that. If you're from my area, you probably could know. But I am from the east coast of Florida, and my favorite species to target are redfish, trout, tarpon, snook. So, you could put 2 and 2 together. You could probably give it a rough estimation of where I'm from, but I usually only say the east coast of Florida. Alrighty, question from AA_01. What are the different tactics you change from different seasons of fishing? So that's what I'm working on right now, is actually in the past couple years during the wintertime, I've been in college away from my typical area, so I haven't really been fishing much in the wintertime. So this is actually my first real attempt at fishing in the winter, and I'll be honest, guys, it's going very, very bad. It's not going very good. Keep getting skunked. It's hard to find fish. Fish are in different areas. So as of right now, I'm really just trying out new things, trying out new areas, new techniques, and I'll get back to you guys when I figure that out. But as of right now, I'm not having a good time fishing in the cold weather. Of course, in the summertime, I'd say I'm pretty accurate at finding fish. I can do it on command most of the days, and it's a big difference between the winter and the summertime, guys. And next question, favorite fish to catch. So my favorite fish to catch is probably a snook, but not like any snook. The snook, it's got to be a big snook. Like, come on, guys. There's like snook, and then there's huge snook. I've made several videos targeting huge snook, and I've been able to get it done a couple times on camera, which is always great. But yeah, my favorite fish to catch as of right now is those big snook, those ones where you just toss live mullet in front of it, and they just absolutely murder it and take off running. And that's the favorite right now. And probably second to that is probably the tarpon. For both fish, I love throwing live mullet on them. That's my favorite thing to do, is throw live mullet, just because you get that natural eat of them just chasing down the mullet wiggling away, and then just boom, clapping it is really the best thing. So, favorite fish, snook. Second favorite, tarpon. And last question of the day is from Travis Fieko, 18. I think that's how you say that. At what point did you decide to start a YouTube channel, and why? So, I started a YouTube channel in, I think, May 2018, so I've been doing this for about a year and 6 months now, a year and a half. which is it's pretty new in terms of the YouTube game. Most people who are really big creators, I mean, like, let's just say Lost in Size, have been doing it for 4 or 5 years and made 400 plus videos. I'm not even to 100 yet, so I'm pretty new to this still, but I started it because I really just wanted to show people what I was doing. At first, I thought I would just, just film what was going on, like just film, not talk or anything at all, and put that on YouTube. But like quickly, I realized that like the video would be much better if I just filmed an intro, filmed an outro, had maybe a little bit of story between, the beginning and the end, since of course you need to talk, there needs to be context, dialogue, you need to make it a video. Like every single video needs to have a storyline. Which is one thing I've learned is some of the most important, or actually the best videos are the videos where you show a storyline. That's the ones where people like to watch. A video has to have story. Sometimes I could film really great action things and things blowing up, fish blowing up, but it just doesn't do as well as, a video where there's a beginning, a middle, and an end, and the climax. All that stuff needs to be in a video. But other than that, I basically just started a YouTube channel because I wanted to show people what I was doing on the water. And honestly, I had I caught this one snook. I'll throw it up on the screen right now. But it was the main reason. I remember it just eating and taking off like 100 miles an hour. And for the most part, I was always telling people stories of this fish I almost caught, this fish that blew up the mullet, this fish that was like so close I got him to the boat, or I was showing pictures, and it just wasn't enough. I wanted to just show people videos. I thought it would be a lot cooler. And that's how I made it to where I am right now. Alrighty, and that is going to be it for today's video, guys. If I missed your question at all, just go ahead and leave it. Just rewrite it again in the comment section, and I'll try to get back to you guys on that. And I hope the questions I actually did answer helped you guys out, taught you guys something new. And that's going to be it for today, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button, and let me know what you guys want to see moving forward, any interesting videos, challenges, anything like that, because let's just say fishing-wise, I'm struggling. So I might be doing some more videos like this in my room where I try to teach or do something like that, or try to give you guys my opinion on something. And I think that's going to be it for today, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Be sure to hit the like button, and let me know in the comments what you thought. See you guys.